Hey folks, my name is Jeremy Kirkland. You're watching the best show on the internet. It's J.Crew Shop Talk. I'm joined here by my guest, Mr. Adam Scott.
Yeah, this is great because I've been to many J.Crews.
Yeah.
And this one's great because there's firewood, but also there's all kinds of great stuff like sneak peek.
We had some sneak peeks. We might have to blur that out later, but you know, that's how we
But
do.
I'm a kind of a J.Crew nerd, so it's really fun being sort of in the beating heart of a J.Crew store.
Yeah, so today we're talking tailored clothing.
Yes.
Here. So right now I'm wearing a suit. This is kind of
Very well, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot comes from you.
You're welcome.
I need to take a moment to enjoy that.
As long as the compliment gets
Oh,
thrown
yeah.
right
Oh,
back
God.
at some point. Not
Well,
now. I mean,
yeah,
now would be weird.
You're on my mood board. on my
5,
phone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're on the mood board, Mr. Adam Scott.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
So, I will say, at least for me, but we're going to talk a little bit about some of the different styles of some
Yeah.
of the suits that we have.
Sure.
But I did want to ask, when did you start wearing a suit? Like, when was your first suit?
I remember I was in my first real role in a movie, which was High Crimes, that came out in 2002. Ashley Judd, Morgan Freeman movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
Letterboxed it. We got it.
Letterboxd it. And it was just like a fluke. I got this big role in like a real movie that was actually going to come out, which at the time was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I was just doing like either guest spots on shows or indies,
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World, or these independent movies where you would work for like 3 or 4 weeks and then be like, all right, I think we made something really special. And then you would just never hear from them again. So this was like an actual movie that was going to come out. So there was a premiere and I needed a suit. And there was something about just the feeling of having a new kind of tailored suit that I kind of got addicted to it and really loved wearing it, loved the way it looked.
Yeah, like for me, I love wearing suits when I don't need to wear them. I got a very loud sort of yellow tie.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sort of obnoxious and forgettable. It's kind of been my style here, but I do.
You could be like one of Charlie Sheen's buddies in Wall Street.
Oh wow.
It's like, come on, let's go.
Let's just go. Let's go get nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this suit I love, and this is the Crosby suit.
And this is a dark navy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I like to say it's midnight, and I like to wear my loafies. And what about you? I mean, this is beautiful. This is a nice linen blend.
Yeah, this is
It's also a Crosby jacket here.
This is a Crosby jacket. I really like this Crosby jacket. Love
Little
this
knit
tie.
Yeah.
And then a striped Oxford and some Sperry sneakers.
Yeah.
Right?
Very.
I also feel like, I think there was a time a few years ago where I decided, I kind of like personal style wise, I wanted to either look like a band member of Talking Heads, like on their way to rehearsal,
Oh, yeah, it's very specific.
like what
I
they
like
would
it.
wear like on
Yeah.
a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Walking through in like 1982, or like James Spader sort of sauntering into a yacht club. I wanted
yeah.
like either of those.
Yeah. So one of the things we're talking about is breaking up suits, and with right here. Now this is a sport coat.
Yeah.
But there are some people that's like, look, I'm gonna get a suit. How do I get more miles out of my suit? Like with this, I could wear these trousers, get a nice little knit polo,
Yeah.
put some tennis shoes on. I'm out the door. Or like with something like this, wear your sport coat with jeans. Wear that to the office. Wear that to your next meeting. You ever done a T-shirt with a sport coat?
Oh yeah. Particularly like after the Strokes became a thing, that was like T-shirt and sport coat.
Oh yeah.
But a sport coat, just so I'm not mistaken, a sport coat is something that is solo, not part of a suit.
Correct. This could technically be a sport coat if I didn't have the trousers on.
And maybe does the name come from like back in the day, you would wear something like this to actually go and
Sport.
like do some sporting?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the button-down collar was a polo collar because it was your collars would go up when you were playing polo.
Oh, is that right?
So yeah, so some folks put some buttons on there.
That's amazing.
Technology, baby.
For me, whenever I see this in a movie or a TV show, I'm like, how did this happen?
You're like, what did wardrobe do
Like,
wrong?
I want to reach into the screen and button that myself.
Yeah.
But I kind of like because I always figure it's an accident, but that being on purpose, I kind of like. I like the idea that you're doing something or saying something with it. So
Yeah.
I respect that.
I've always been the thing where it's like you have these so you don't have to use them. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
and there's people talk about these, learn the rules and break them. I think it's somewhat trite, but it's just like enjoy your clothes and have fun. So
Okay.
that's me.
Now for me, it's not driving me crazy. I'm having a blast looking at that.
So we're looking at this rack over here.
Yeah.
So we got, you know, some nice tees. I don't know if this brings you back to your youth in any way.
Yeah,
This
those are very like
is, right.
1980.
Yeah, they're incredible. I mean, this is a personal favorite of mine here.
And I got to say, this is a kind of a nice, slubby, thick material.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice cotton here.
Yeah.
But we also got some other suits. We got, you know, your personal favorite here. We got the Kenmare here.
Kenmare, yeah.
We have a wider lapel.
Yeah.
You have a lower gorge right
gorge,
here, so
sure.
it's a little bit more kind of classic. It's a bit of a boxier fit purposefully.
Yes.
And we were talking about wearing suits when you don't really have to. Like, this is a thing, you grab it,
Yeah.
you know. Now, like, this is tailored for me. You know, we brought this in the back, which I encourage everyone to tailor. But a lot of these things, you can just grab it, put it on, and go.
That's why I love Kenmare so much.
Yeah.
It's a little bigger. I love the wider lapel.
Yeah.
But also, it reminds me of when I started really kind of zeroing in on clothing when I was like in middle school and Pretty in Pink was out, and I really liked
man, you were- yeah.
Ducky and his style. So I started wearing my dad's blazers. So they were always too big for me because it sort of reminds me of that feeling. But also, I just like the look of the
Yeah.
kind of slightly bigger sport coat or blazer or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's what you have right now
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, I love
There's
it.
a nice, and people call this here. People call this drape, which is like a bit of the excess cloth that's around the chest, and so
Yeah.
it's, you know, I mean it's beautiful. How are you feeling about the knit polos, my friend? It's a
yeah,
cashmere knit polo. I'm
it's
very into this.
yeah. This is really, really nice, and it
Yeah.
feels really nice.
There's also right behind you there.
Yeah, what's
it's a
this?
nice linen,
Oh
a
wow.
little crunchy linen. And I will say, if you wear a linen suit, just let it wrinkle, man. Just let it wrinkle. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun. Just let it stay wrinkled. That's what makes linen a lot of fun.
And the great thing about linen, you can just wash it and dry it at home. It's not a problem. Yeah, that is a great thing about linen that you don't have to worry about.
Someone's
it wrinkling.
messaging, I watched Adam Scott, tell me. So I was gonna say, if you want, we'll grab some stuff, we'll get dressed, come back, talk about it.
Great.
All right,
Love
cool.
it.
I don't know how close you want us to get to each other, whatever you'd like.
As close as you'd like.
Okay. So check this out. This is J.Crew Shop Talk. I'm with Adam Scott, the gentleman of gentlemen here.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure.
You too.
We just changed, and you got
did.
a full suit on.
Weird thing is, I changed Jeremy. Jeremy changed me.
That's true. We even changed places.
We changed places, and
Yeah.
then we changed each other's clothes.
That's right.
You're wily. It's hard to get a shirt over that head and the
I
shoulders.
know. It's just
Arms
it's
going
tough.
every-
And then the little things on top of my head, they stick to the clothes, and makeup had to come back.
It's a mess. It took us 3.5 hours
Yeah.
to
So it's another day here. But anyway, you got a suit.
yeah.
You jumped into the Kenmare. You're
Yes.
looking mighty fine.
Yeah, it's really nice. I usually don't go for a seersucker type thing, but I
Yeah.
really like this one. I like how it feels, and I love the Kenmare cut, the sort of wider, looser fit. I really love it.
And I did want to call out your trousers. They're
Yeah.
they're a little bit longer.
I still like to sometimes roll things up and not have any break at all.
Yeah.
But sometimes, lately particularly, I like a touch of break. It feels like the break is sort of coming back. Are you finding that as well?
Yeah, I mean, this is for me. When you're going, when it's so high that I don't know if it's on purpose or not. That's fine. I support all style choices, but I think it's very, very flattering to have a nice subtle break.
Little
here.
bit.
Yeah, and myself here. Look, I'm
what's
usually
going on?
not a person who would wear somewhat of a taupe, or I like to say this looks like my grandmother's couch. But
They're gonna fly off the racks with that.
yeah, I just got fired, everybody. But no, I mean this is great, and what I did here with this, grab that nice
Yeah.
cashmere knit polo, wear a little polo collar with the shirt.
And the green goes great with that taupe.
For me, the Ludlow, again, we have nothing in this shoulder here. My shoulders are already super square. If you were like a very sloped person, maybe you jump Crosby, maybe you jump Ken Mare or whatever, but this fits a little bit closer to my body. But we tailored this. There's little secrets out. Guess what? They had someone come in and help tailor these clothes for us. You can do it too. If you get a jacket, tailor, shorten the sleeves. You can bring it in a bit. Just always make sure it fits you good on the shoulders.
I will say though, with J.Crew, I'm off the rack. J.Crew fits me.
You're
fits
an
me
easy fit.
perfectly.
I'm wearing the same jean cut that you were wearing in our previous look.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
What?
You better
dare
believe it.
you?
Yeah.
Wait, so
I copied you.
Those are the straight leg sort of classic.
Yeah,
it's
this
the
is
classic.
the classic straight. So we
Sure.
have a higher rise here. Again, we got a subtle break. Well, Mr. Adam, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Jeremy, thank you for having me. This
Yeah.
has been delightful. I'm a huge J.Crew fan, and so it's just really, really fun being here.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the show and love it.
It was such a pleasure. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon, everybody.
Thanks.